Residential exclusions. What it is, residential exclusions can be very broad of all types. Residential, possibly apartments, are narrowly focused. Specific forms specify the maximum number of new starts for home builders, the number of homes within a development, or number of condominium units on a given project. Coverage limitations. Contractors of all types, including commercial contractors, may get involved to some degree in residential work. Even on a very incidental basis, coverage for any such work will be excluded. It's imperative to fully understand the scope of these exclusions to ensure coverage gaps do not exist. Total pollution exclusion. The total pollution within the ISO commercial CGL form, although very restrictive, does provide limited pollution coverage. For example, coverage is not specifically precluded for injury or damage arising out of the products and completed operations hazard. Additionally, coverage, if not precluded, for the accidental escape of fuels, lubricants, or other operating fluids that are needed to perform the normal electrical, hydraulic, or mechanical functions necessarily for the operation of mobile equipment, as well as for the accidental release of gas, fumes, vapors, for materials brought into work site in connection with operations being performed by the contractor. Additionally, for ongoing operations, an additional insured site, the following is an exception: bodily injury, property damage for which you will be held liable if you're a contractor, owner, lessee on premises site, or in the policy additional and the ongoing operations performed without additional insured at the premises site or location. Such premises site or the location is not ever known by the return to the uninsured or the additional insured. Also, exceptions to the exclusion from premises occupied by the insured for bodily injury sustained within a building caused by smoke, fumes, vapor, or soot, by originating from equipment that is used to heat, cool, or dehumidify the building, or equipment that is used to heat the personal use by the building's occupants or the guests, as well as for the bodily injury. Coverage limitation. Carriers, especially those in the ENS space, often include a total pollution exclusion for their policies, which is more restrictive than the standard ISO GL pollution exclusion, and eliminates the exceptions to the standard exclusion noted above. Note, as most contractors have a need for this coverage, consideration should always be given to the purchase of a separate contractor's pollution policy. Summary: after careful review of terms and conditions in general contractors' policies, especially within ENS markets, is critical. The examples noted in the article are just a few of the restrictive forms that retailers should be aware of. The brokers and underwriters in construction specialty practice have the expertise, carrier relationships to help you navigate through the various changes.